Hi. So, anyways, I decided to upload a game that I didn't play. Now, here's the story. I'm not a Starcraft caster. You guys might have realized that. You know, if I were to upload pro games, I'd rather not, because those are for like the official casters, like Husky or something. But you know, another reason why is I personally don't understand some of the moves that pros make. You know, that's normal since I'm not a pro. And so therefore, if I do commentate a good game, I will most likely miss out on quite a lot of moves and, you know, tactics and stuff, decisions that they make. But hopefully this is still going to be interesting, even though I just mentioned all that. But luckily the guy who played this, I know this guy, he actually explained a lot of the moves, decisions that he made and why. So hopefully I'm not going to forget the explanations he told me, and we're gonna see a good game. So anyways, this is Diamond versus Diamond, Terran versus Terran match actually. On this map, Belshir I don't even know. But whatever, that's for Heartless Swarm. Oh yeah, this is Heartless Swarm, by the way, so that was an obvious note to point out. Anyways, let's see how this goes. So he did explain a lot to me of why he played the way he did. So hopefully I'm not gonna screw up commentating or anything, and this is gonna go down fine and dandy. So this is Klobos GXBLS on the top left corner, and Aqua on the bottom right corner, playing as blue. Oh yeah, the red is top left. So anyways, it seems to be an interesting map actually. Like I said, I haven't actually seen this before, but it has a nice rock block with Zelnaga towers in the middle. So the middle control is quite important since you can actually see most of the map on this one. Usually, like, the Zelnaga towers don't cover up most of the map, but on this specific map, it looks like they would actually cover up this much of the map. So you could only, like, drop from the sides without being seen if people camp at the Zelnaga towers. So that's pretty interesting. And I'm going to speed it up so we actually get to some interesting parts. Now, here's the thing. You may have noticed that neither of the players are scouting. Sorry, it's a bit laggy. I'm not going to speed up that much. I think it's because of the resolution. I usually record on a lower resolution just so it doesn't lag. I forgot to change the resolution this time, so let's hope it does not lag even if I don't change the resolution. I might as well not even speed it up, just in case. It's still lagging a bit. Yeah, I'm going to speed it up a bit. I don't want this clip to turn out bad because I know that the guy who sent me this clip is going to watch this, which is kind of embarrassing because I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Hold on, let me actually turn down the resolution a bit just so we're not gonna have any lag. Alright guys, resolution is lowered. Hopefully we're not gonna have any lag whatsoever now. It seems like it's running smoother already, so anyways, let's see how's this going. The red player coming out with a Marine to scout, I'm assuming. And it's kind of an interesting concept. He told me that he noticed that the enemy did not scout with an SCV, and that actually made him realize that the enemy is going to come in with Reaper harassment. So, like I said, I would not have ever guessed this since I'm a noob at this, right? So, it's a good thing that he told me that, because right now I'd have no idea what I'd be commentating about. But he told me that because, I'm going to go on Aqua's perspective, because he saw that there was no scout from the enemy, it guarantees that the enemy is going to go with Reapers. So I'm assuming that's why he went with no tech lab, no reactor, just pure Marines for now. I'm assuming that's why he did that. And I do know that Marines counteract Reapers, so that's interesting. And this is another thing I didn't know. This is actually a double hill, that's what I'm going to call it for now, which means that Reapers cannot jump it. Reapers have to jump up here and then up to there. So that's a very interesting thing about the map, because that means that he only has to guard this frontier and not have to worry at all, sorry, about the back right here. So that's pretty good. I did not know that either. And as you can see, we're just having the typical fast expand right now. And the Reaper is coming out with a reactor, so the blue player was definitely correct about the Reapers coming in. As you can see, there's a nice spread going on with the Marines. This, like he said, is definitely just to protect against the Reapers. If they jump up here, he would at least have protection from there. There. Okay, guys, I gotta pause the game because I can't commentate. Okay. Yes, just coughing a little bit. Getting into the action. Alright, so I gotta commentate this without failing. Whew, alright, let's see. So anyways, as you can see, there is a normal cliff here which can be jumped up by Reapers, and he is spreading his Marines perfectly, which detected the Reaper jump, yes. So he's actually denied. He tries to come back here but realizes that he cannot jump up those hills. And now he might even realize that he's completely denied from Reaper harassment. So it'll be a good idea to stop making Reapers sometime soon. But the red player does not like to give up. He keeps on going with his tactic and actually kills off an SCV there, delaying the bunker, but that's not going to cause much harm, sadly, for the red player. Still, that's pretty nice micro from both teams. The blue player is guarding this frontier as well as trying to deny the Reapers, but he did lose 2 SCVs in the process, so not the best defense. But still, I have to say, both of them are pulling off good micromanagement right now in the hundreds, so pretty good. Let's look at the production tab actually. So now they're both converting to Marines only. No reactor, no tech lab. And here's the thing. I don't know what strategy is behind no reactor, to be honest. So I'm not even going to say anything about that. I'm assuming he's going to watch this video. He might even leave a comment telling me, wow, you suck. No, he's not going to do that. But I'm really curious why he did not make reactors. There has to be a really important strategy behind that I don't know. So I'm not even going to go there. Anyways, he did get the bunkers up in time, which is good because now he only has to worry about this small area, which is fully defended already. So the enemy has 5 Reapers, actually. 5? Wow. Okay, he stopped making them good. I was like, why does he have so many? So he has 5 Reapers now, which is quite a lot, especially for a fully defensive enemy base. But let's see how it goes. As you can see, the enemy does have a tech lab and is getting Stimpak at a decent time in the game. Whereas the blue player does not have a tech lab, only making it now. So a lot later than the red player, but at least not that far behind. And finally going for a second tech lab, actually. I did not expect that. Here's another thing. I should stop saying I did not expect that because I don't expect anything from this Diamond League play. So I gotta actually figure out why he made 2 tech labs. It's either to upgrade the combat shield at the same time as the... Yeah, that is the reason. Alright, so he upgraded Stimpak at the same time as the combat shield, which is a great move. But the thing I don't understand is now he can only make 1 Marine from both barracks instead of having a reactor there. So, yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. I'm assuming it was because I'm a noob at this and I cannot say anything. But as we can see, the supply is pretty even between both players. Blue's production tab is off the roof, though. 10 things being produced at the same time, whereas red only has 5, 6. So the economy for blue is certainly ahead by a few SCVs. And even though he's supply blocked, I'm kind of surprised that red's still behind. He's catching up in SCVs now. That's good for him. But anyways, as we can see, I'm going to go back to Aqua's perspective so I don't miss anything. He told me that he was saving up for the scan ability soon enough. So I should pay attention to that. And how many things does he have in the production? 12 different things. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. So he has the Stimpak combat shield. He's actually teching up quite a lot right now. Going for a reactor, double reactor actually on the factories. So he might be going for lots of Widow Mines. And he can actually afford it with the gas pricing. But I highly doubt he's going for Widow Mines because they are pretty expensive in gas at the moment of the game. So, at the current point of the... I don't know how I should say it, but he might be going for Hellions actually when he realizes... No, I should stop. Okay, I'm gonna pause again. Alright guys, this is why I did not want to commentate Diamond gameplay, because I have no idea but I have no idea what decisions they're gonna make, and when I try to guess the decisions, I'm incorrect. But anyways, he comes in with a scan, and he explained a lot to me about this scan. This one scan, he told me a lot of why that helped him. So he can see that the enemy actually made tech labs and tons of reactors, whereas he also made a lot of tech... Wow. I thought he didn't. Okay, so just because the enemy made so much of these, he knows that he's going for lots and lots of Marines. So Widow Mines and Hellions are very effective. And look at this, a nice Widow Mine block on 2 fully loaded medevacs. That scan, sorry, I forgot to tell you, that scan, because of the star thingy, actually told him that he's going for medevac drops, and that's why he dropped these here earlier. Sorry I missed that. But this was really good. He actually killed off 2 fully loaded medevacs. So he's going up with a few Widow Mines, realizing that the Reapers are still there. So yeah, he's trying to kill those off. pretty effective right here. Red has to run away. Those Reapers are quite useless, actually. I'm not sure why he's still trying to use them. Going for Vikings because he does realize that the enemy made a few medevacs. I'm not sure if Vikings are the best option right now because these Widow Mines are really effective already. But this is diamond play, don't forget that, so I cannot really say anything. What if I just stop talking about the strategy and I just pay attention to the game? That would be useful, eh? So let's see what's going on. He's going for a second scan, realizing that the enemy has a fully saturated second natural, whatever it's called. And look at this, the enemy comes in with a siege tank and lots of marines with stimpak. So he told me in the game that he panicked at this point, and I'm not sure what that panic made him do, like how he messed up his gameplay from the panic, but he did tell me he panicked here, so he made a few mistakes. If you guys can point out those mistakes, that would be fine and dandy, which I'm not gonna be able to find. But no problem, the enemy has a siege tank destroying his bunkers with a medevac and lots of marines. Wow, so at this point I personally would have no idea how he could run in there without being shot down by these marines and kill off the siege tank, but he actually did it in a fine manner, luring the enemy into the Widow Mines, dealing lots of damage, running in with some nice micro, destroying the siege tank. The entire army is gone in just a matter of seconds. So that was nice play, nice marine management right there, and nothing sneaky in the back. Nothing sneaky just yet. So let's look at the upgrades so far. Pretty even tech, except he actually has more armor than the enemy. So the enemy might be slightly behind in teching, or he might be actually saving up for different units. I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now. But look at this, he almost has 2-2, which is really useful. The enemy is only going for 1 armor right now, so he's definitely way ahead of his enemy. Going in for the speed upgrade, dropping his marines inside the enemy's base. He was just a few seconds late with the missile turrets, and going in with a massive army. Sorry, I kind of missed this. I'm not sure how many units died, but we do see 1 corpse there, so nothing major died, but he does see that he's outnumbered by the enemy, going in with lots of marines, killing a lot of SCVs, actually going over with a speed boost. And this is really nice harassment, actually. I really like this when we're watching the game. He's using his speed boost to run away, taking almost no damage on his medevac, and he can run back in whenever the enemy least expects it. So what I learned from other games is that when you're attacking the enemy, he is distracted on one angle. So if you drop your marines at the same time as attacking, he's not going to notice it for a few minutes, literally, because that's how much he's distracted. So he did not exactly do that, which I was kind of surprised by, but look at this, he did deny his the enemy's main expansion from being gathered at all. So that's really good. He even wasted stimpak there, only able to damage another few shots, which is not that much, and he just came online, by the way, so he might even message me right now. I don't know, he doesn't actually message me. He's not annoying, to say it like that. But the Widow Mine was spotted dealing... Wow, that's okay, what am I saying? That was actually pretty good damage. Oh, and the second Widow Mine goes off, so the Widow Mines were destroyed, but they were definitely used for their full potential. And the enemy actually won that small engagement. Needless to say that Aqua actually has a larger army in the back, so I'm not sure why he made a Marauder. This must involve some high-level thinking. I don't know anything right now. And sorry I missed this. He's actually gonna lose his medevac. Oh, it was fully loaded. He lost all his marines, but I can at least say that they were used to their full potential. Going for 3-3 with vehicle weapons upgrade. And I actually asked him why he made vehicle weapons upgrade. He told me it's because of these Hellbats. So the Hellbats would deal a lot more damage and just wipe out all the marines the enemy has in a faster fashion. So as you can see, the enemy does have siege tanks, which always annoy me. And look at this perfect Widow Mine placement going off. Wow, did you see those XP drops? The enemy lost a lot of units there. So okay, hold on, I gotta slow this down just to see if I'm missing anything important, because I always feel like I'm not commentating the most important part of the game. What am I missing? Alright, so as you can see, Aqua did go for 3rd, and the enemy went for a 3rd here. He told me this was his major mistake, not even scouting this expansion. So that was the only, not the only, but he told me he made 3 major mistakes in this, which I'm not going to spot out, but I'm assuming this was one of the major mistakes, not scouting the enemy's expansion. Losing a few idle medevacs here, kind of a small mistake. What's this? What's this thing right here? Is that that's not a Zelnaga tower. What is that? I've never seen that before. That's weird. Alright, so As we can see, Red is pushing out with 5 siege tanks and quite the army he has here. And let's see the tech actually. So Aqua is ahead in armor and weapons, but they are pretty even, you know, in the rest. Actually, they're not even close. Aqua is way ahead in upgrades, and as we can see, he is slightly ahead in the units lost tab, and a lot ahead in the SCV tab. So Aqua definitely has a better economical management right now. Look at this! Wow, like 23 more SCVs. That's definitely gonna pay him off really well. I'm assuming that's why he can afford teching right now. The enemy has 0 economy, and he has a nice float going on at 1,000, but. That's why he has so much. He has so many SCVs, he can easily afford to tech and whatnot. And look at this! Wow! He ran in at just the right time, destroying one of the siege tanks before they could become active. The second one almost getting destroyed. His widow mines did go down, but I'm assuming they lived a good life. I don't know. I didn't actually catch what happened there. Going for more reactors, a massive marine spam with some Hellbat assistance. Oh, just losing one of his orbital commands. Kind of sucks. But at least his mules were fully used up, so he didn't actually lose too much there. And as we can see, let me just check the units. He has 3-3, so he could easily engage with a good outcome right now because of the massive tech advantage. The enemy is just flying, not flying. He's just walking around with the siege tanks, kind of camping to be honest. And yeah, he's not actually doing much anymore because he's out-teched fully, so if he does engage, he's going to lose quite a lot unless he camps his siege tanks, which I'm not sure he would do. But look at this, he lifted off his main just to go here, saving 400 minerals, or he went here, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if that's worth it at all. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I've always thought about that move, that choice, if I should do it or not. I never actually did it because you'd have another orbital free orbital command, sorry, and you could have more energy to use for mules. But whatever, I should stop talking about useless things and get onto the game. So it seems like he has nice defense up. He told me that this is basically the only place the enemy medevac drops early game, so that's why he put the 3 widow mines here, which were very effective as we saw earlier in the game. But I didn't know that they only medevac dropped here, because in the lower leagues some people go all the way around, which only happens because they suck. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Look at this engagement. Stim pack used for both players. Oh, he decides to retreat because he saw the siege tanks. Good move right there, saving a lot of units. So this is pretty good from Aqua actually, that he always runs back just when the enemy decides to use siege tanks. And the widow mines, oh, killed off at least 8 marines there. I didn't actually catch the exact number, but that was a really good use for them. Perfect timing actually, and he told me if he places them here, the enemy cannot send any reinforcements, so that's actually really good. Oh, I just missed the action. He destroyed most of the marines of Red, but the siege tanks just went up, so he has to pull back, sorry, and it seems like he's actually winning this engagement fairly easily, getting a few shots on his marines, but still alive. So he's going to deny this expansion from Red. Very good from him, and he just used, de-sieged his tanks. I'm not exactly sure how to say that. Decides to go for more forward tanks. So a good move from Aqua, he knows that he's going for forward tanks, is to pull back, go on his medevacs, and drop them on the siege tanks. That's what he told me. So that's exactly what he's going to do. He just uses scanner here. He sees what's going on. I always use bad grammar. He sees what's going on, and he knows he has to get into medevacs and drop them on top of the siege tanks so he can take advantage of their immobility. And the enemy does have a few marines, but definitely not enough. So this drop is actually in full effect, and he decides to take off the siege mode, but it was too late. He lost pretty much all the tanks, and that made it GG. So anyways, that was the end of the game, and we had to recover the game. That's why we had this random chat here. So yeah, that was a pretty good game, and I have to say, yeah, that is definitely higher play than I could play at my current level. But whenever I'm going to get Heartless Storm, I'm definitely going to be a pure Protoss player, so I'm not going to play Terran a lot. But I have to imagine that the Terran players are going to do lots of medevac drops and lots of secret widow mines, so I have to counteract that pretty awesomely when I play Protoss, which is not going to be that hard, I guess, because observers can spot all the widow mines, but the medevac drops are going to be in full effect with their speed boost, so that's pretty good. Anyways, a good game played by both sides. Yeah, I'm curious to see what mistakes Aqua made, because he told me he made 3 mistakes. This is one of them. I'm not sure what the other mistakes are. That'd be good to know. And please tell me in the comments if you enjoyed these higher level games. that I can handle, because you know, if I upload higher level games, usually I cannot really keep up with what's going on. I can keep up with what's going on, but I don't know why they make some specific moves. As you have noticed, I have to pause like twice in the game, so I would regain my I don't even know. So I would at least continue commenting, because usually I give up. Like, if I don't know why they do something, I kind of give up, and I just cut off and delete the clip. I don't know. I don't usually commentate higher level games because this happens. And I actually did a commentary of a high level game in a different game. It was Age of Mythology, not Starcraft. And the same thing happened. They made some really good moves, and I had no idea why, but I was assuming it was because of some wild reason, and I was wrong. The actual pro people commented on my video telling me exactly why it was. And I don't know, that always feels embarrassing that I don't know why they make a move, and I kind of lie to people with the commentary. So I hope that didn't happen this time. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. I didn't miss anything important in the game. And please tell me if you guys like diamond play. See, that's the thing. I don't know if I commentated diamond games correctly. So, yeah, that's about it. And I guess I'm open for any criticism, because I know Aqua's going to come on this video and start laughing at how bad my skills are in StarCraft. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to go now. See ya.